That's when they said the check's in the mail. That's just how look. Yes.
Are you going to start from now on? Are you going to start every podcast like that?
I just might. I think it might be worth it. Good times.
Okay. Hi, Tanner.
Hello.
How's it going?
Great. Welcome to the Cop and the Con podcast, starring
Eric Walker.
Thank you. You finally got it. We didn't have that pause like, what's you talking about?
I'm thinking of stuff when you do that.
I am Tanner Johnson. Dorito in the little squeaky voice in the back there.
Hello.
There she is.
You can't see her. Not
We
allowed to see her.
are 8 episodes in. 8 episodes in.
That's what she said.
Here's the best part of that is that Eric and I have got along for 8 episodes.
Kind of.
I think one of these days there's gonna be an argument. I think it's inevitable.
Dude, I was so excited last episode when you said you wanted to debate, and then it was, I don't know. I mean, it was good.
I broke down and emotionally let myself be open to the world.
No.
What was it, Eric? What was
the
it,
best
Eric?
athlete? The best athlete. So subjective. I want something we can really argue about.
Well, I've got some stuff today that's going to be fun.
Me too.
Pierre.
You might like it. I got a couple
hopefully
of
it's
things.
saved in my...
But first, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely, because you forgot last time.
I forgot. You forgot too.
I never forget.
We all forgot.
We got Hooker Baits. I don't know if you guys can see that right there.
Hold on.
Don't get on camera. You get in trouble. Yep. Hooker Baits right there. We couldn't adjust our camera down today for some reason. I don't know why it wouldn't let me in. But and we've got
We're hoping.
I
I talked to some people over at First Form Energy, and they said that they were going to get this in front of the right people, and hopefully, and it may not work out, but if it does, great. We love Form Energy. I sell it at the store. It's a great product. 0 sugars, great flavors, good product.
Yeah. And of course, Bad Mom Energy.
Yep.
You can see my new sticker on my laptop there. I picked it up today at the trailer. Went and got some drinks today.
That's good. Eric got one.
Did I tell you what I got today?
No. What
Tim
did you
bought
get?
me a drink today.
Tim bought you a
Yeah.
drink?
I got I want to say Georgia Peach, but that's not it. Oh, Southern Belle.
Has Tim been listening to the episodes?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he's caught up, but he's been listening. Yeah, Southern Belle. It was Dr. Pepper, peach, and cream. Like peaches and cream and Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
It was freaking
Like
awesome,
a
dude.
dirty
It
peach
was-
Dr.
it was
Pepper, dude.
so
That
good.
sounds really good.
It was so good. Yeah. But yeah. So we got Hooker Baits, we got Bad Mom Energy, we have Desert Designs and More, LLC, and I think they got an announcement coming.
Yeah,
we can't say
we're
anything.
not
We can't say
saying it
anything,
yet.
but they
Nope,
got an
no,
announcement coming. So big things coming for Desert Designs and More, LLC.
Which is just I just happen to be wearing my shirt again today.
I think Tanner sleeps in that shirt.
I love this shirt. I really do. I like the way it fits. It's longer down here, so my pot belly doesn't show.
I think it's the first
just
time he's
really-
had biceps
It's a really good shirt.
to show off in the shirt.
I like a lot of shirts. Like these are like
Yeah.
Dixon quality. Like they're
They're nice
really
shirts.
good shirts.
Yeah. Buy a shirt. We'll put the link in the link.
Well, we say that, but I don't think Dory's ever done it.
Have we done it? Have we put the link to the shirts in?
I know we shared it on like our Facebook platform and
Yeah.
Instagram, but I don't think it went into the actual like show notes.
I'll have to figure out how to do it on the YouTube
Because
when I do
So
it to
rude.
I
YouTube.
think it's just
So
I
rude.
think it's just a description. Like
Oh,
you
okay.
just post it or copy paste it into the description. It should
All right,
just
well,
come up for everybody.
Hit us up if you want to.
Yeah, and just hit us up if you don't know where or how. Just we can tell you too.
Yeah. And as usual, we have stickers available. So come by Audiovisions, get a sticker. Come by 19XX Studios down on Main Street in Saffron, get a sticker. Go see Tanner for all your electronic needs,
Car
right?
audio.
Car audio.
We sell car audio. Now here's the big one. And Gosh, I love Coach Carter. Just throwing that out there because that dude is just like, he's always on it, and like he's tagging me in spots. We sell Starlink now at the store, and everybody, being in a rural area like we are, Starlink's great. You can stop by the store and get internet from me. I pretty much do it all. I won't cut your hair, but if you ask nicely, I might.
I'll cut somebody's hair.
I'll do everything else. So
Yeah. Also, Coach Carter is supposed to come get a tattoo, or I'm going to come to him and give him a tattoo, but waiting to hear back from him. If you need a tattoo, come down to 19XX. I've got openings this week. Been tattooing quite a bit lately, and want to keep it going. So come see me for a tattoo. I got a special I'm going to announce this week, but I'll do that in the morning. What else, Tanner? Is that it?
No, I feel like there's some other stuff. Big announcement. Now, this may completely fall on our face, and it may be horrible, and it may be one of the best things that's ever happened. So there's not going to be a gray area here. You're either going to love it or it's going to be horrible. But we are coming to you. What does that mean? Do you know?
What is it?
I swear
We're
to God.
going to
every week I tee up these questions, and I give him.
Oh,
and he never. It's the biggest thing we're doing.
we're going to be live.
We are going to do the podcast
gonna be
live from Shane's place, and it's going to be badass. Shane gave us permission. We're going to take over the bar from 7 to 10. You guys are more than welcome to come down. I don't know if we'll have any shirts by then, but we'll have some stickers. And we want you to participate. We've got 4 spots for headphones here, so we can have somebody sit in with us. We can talk. We can do. We're going to do probably. I don't know. We're going to have to work out all the details, but I just think it's going to be a blast. We're going to do it right off the cuff. Not really any preconceived, or we're just going to have fun with it, and I think everybody else is going to have fun with it.
I have a question though.
Yes.
What is it going to look like? How are we going to set up? We're going to have our back to the
no,
crowd. Are we going to be looking at the crowd?
Nope. We're going into the front bar. We're going to be in the front bar. Shane's going to get everything quiet down there.
Like as you walk in the door?
Right as you walk in, we're going to kind of where you were tattooing.
Right.
We're going to set up a table, and everybody's going to be able to pull up chairs in front of us. Sit there, have a drink, share stories. We'll pick people from the crowd if you got something you want to share. Or, I think it's going to be fun. We did it with my friend Frank Alvarado, who is just the sexiest man alive. But anyway, he has a podcast called the Pre-Shift Podcast, and he's been doing it up in Las Vegas. And they brought it down to Tucson to O'Malley's, and we had a blast. It was just so fun. They had, everybody got to go up and share a story. Or Frank liked me because he'd always tell people that, I was the bouncer there, and they're like, you don't want to mess with him because you do not want to wake up in the morning and know that a bouncer wearing eye makeup whooped your ass and sent you home. So he thought that was just crazy. I was standing at the front door of O'Malley's with guy liner and mascara and a mohawk.
I remember those days.
I was a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. When we went to the concert at Tempe Town Lake, remember that?
Yeah, that's right. Well, you guys know. I didn't go with you, but we met up there. That was Avenged Sevenfold and Hell Yeah, and
Disturbed,
Stone Sour. And I ran into you. I had no shirt on.
I think I have a picture.
In fact,
together.
you guys found me. I think it was it? I can't remember what strip club it was, but maybe Christie's or something like that. But they had a mobile pole out there, and you guys walked up on me taking pictures with the strippers with no shirt on.
I don't remember that.
I can find the picture. But you guys were.
See that.
I remember seeing the back of you. You guys were at the food cart. Imagine that, you and Brad eating food. Chubby mother. And then, I was over there with the strippers.
Speaking of strippers, do you follow Britney Spears on Instagram?
I do not.
Oh my God, dude.
I mean, I do, but I don't like.
Don't do it.
I don't go.
Don't do it.
The last one I saw, she was very questionably. You could debate whether she was wearing clothes or not.
She's not all there, dude.
And
it's the funniest thing on the internet.
It's sad.
It's very sad. You know what the saddest part is? They turned off the comments the comments were gold.
Oh, they did?
Oh my god, yeah, you can't comment on or read the comments anymore. But yeah, I was just the reason I bring it up is I was on Instagram today and she popped up and it was I showed it to my 14-year-old and I'm all, you know who Britney Spears is? And he's all, yeah. Who's that? I was like, that's Britney Spears.
That's Britney Spears.
But yeah, I don't know what the deal is with her, but it's fun to watch her videos.
I don't know. It just disturbed me a little bit. It it was just, I don't know. It was weird.
We got anybody listening?
There's 3 people in there.
Oh. Hey everybody, we're doing a Facebook Live as we're recording today, so it's the first time we've been able to do it.
Yeah, this is the first time we've been able to go live on our page. So
it's been 60 days.
Yeah,
Seems like it's been longer than that though.
no,
I guess it's 8 weeks, right?
I don't
2
know.
months, 60 days. Yeah.
It's been 2 months. And yeah, it's been. I can't tell. I don't know. Does seem kind of like we started a long time ago. I'm looking at my subject as we speak because I kept it all on the phone and now the phone's live. So
Right.
So I'm trying to find my subject for the day,
We have a you want to do Dory segment right now? While you
yeah,
look it
do
up?
that and I can look it up.
Okay, Dory, we were going to do a segment like an Ask Dory segment, but we didn't get any response yet, and we're still open for that. But we're going to just do some current events and fun facts with Dory to get the ball rolling.
All right. So it's Let's Ask Dory, right? Or let's just hear me talk.
Right.
So obviously, you guys can ask me whatever you want on any platform you guys are listening to this on, or find us on Facebook, Instagram, and shoot some questions, and I'll answer them however I feel like answering them. So that's the fun part of it. You never know what you're gonna get with me. The first thing that I want to let you guys know is that apparently, lately, some scientists have been, to put it lightly, fucking around in their labs, and they found out that pickles can glow when you plug them in
When you plug them in what?
to the wall.
Okay, I got a lot of questions.
It's the sodium.
So
It's the
no.
sodium.
We're not to that part yet. We still trying to figure out how to plug a pickle in the wall.
How do you plug a pickle into the
I don't
wall?
know, man. It's some science stuff.
So did
But
they?
I don't have that question. My question is, who the fuck was sitting there in their lab? They're like, you know what? Let's plug this bitch in.
There's got to be a different way to get electricity to a pickle than just plug it in the wall.
I don't know.
I feel like that would ruin
I
the
think they
plug-in.
probably use like a USB-C or just a straight pigtail and probably plug that sucker in.
Now I kind of want to do it.
So yeah, there's that. They've been plugging
All
pickles
you kids
in.
out there, don't be plugging your pickle into the wall.
No
Do not
pickles in the
put
wall.
the
No
pickle
pickles
in
in
the
the wall.
wall.
Yeah.
Apparently, it glows with the electricity going through the sodium, and it has some sort of weird chemical reaction. And if you ever need a flashlight when the
Science.
lights are down during monsoon season, just plug a pickle into the wall. You'll be all right. The pickles got you. Another thing is that some petriosauruses, which is a species of dinosaurs, their scales basically kind of like a lizard, right? Like we assume that they're all brown, gray, kind of matches with what lizards and stuff look like today. There has been new evidence showing that some of them have like bright, iridescent, like gemstony greens and magentas on their scales. So
How do they know that?
So there was fossils. The recent fossils that they found has shown that they have like magenta and pink scales that are iridescent. So there is such a thing as a shiny
Hey.
dinosaur.
Do me a favor. Spell iridescent.
I-R, iridescent.
IR
Good job.
a
Good job.
Iridescent.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Iridescent.
I have 2 more things for you. The second thing is...
Wait a second. Let's talk about the dinosaurs
Why?
some more.
Okay.
So, aren't they kind of finding out the dinosaurs were like covered with feathers? Were they really like lizards or?
I think there's... so what I'm finding out about that is that there's different species that have like fur and or feathers on, like mixed in with like that rough, like kind of tough, like rhino, elephant, scaly skin. And depending on which dinosaur it is, I believe the Petrosaurus is the one that's 2-footed, has kind of like spikes and stuff on its back, not club-tailed or anything like that. I don't remember which one it is exactly. But it was more related to lizards, like amphibian type, I believe.
Did you know we live with dinosaurs?
Yeah,
Chickens.
chickens.
You know, chickens are dinosaurs. Dan?
Birds are, in general, are descendant from
What's the comment?
dinosaurs.
Comment. Tanner, why so much Dallas Cowboy stuff? You said you're a Seahawks fan. You shut your mouth, Aaron Christensen. Shut your dirty mouth.
Oh, do we have a bandwagon Seahawks fan?
No.
On live?
No. Aaron's a diehard Browns fan, and you know how I know he is?
Oh.
Because he stayed a Browns fan. So
Wow.
yeah, he lives up in Oregon, so he's
Even
watching
now
up
that
from,
they lost Myles Garrett?
Yeah, he's up there watching from Oregon, just dying inside, I'm sure.
Every season, just like us. Sorry, Dory. What was the next one?
I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
So my last name
Boys have a
is-
penis and girls have a vagina. I hope that
No,
clears
that's
that up.
not the don't.
Are we back to that now?
Don't interrupt me.
Okay, sorry.
We're
Go
back
ahead.
to that?
Yeah, this is my segment. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you could know the absolute truth behind one unsolved mystery, anything, history, crime, space, or conspiracy, what would you choose and why?
So that's fucking like that's the most impossible question
No,
to
the
ask
first,
us.
The first one I would say, I don't know why. The first one I'd pop off is John Benet Ramsey.
Oh, we know who killed her.
But do we?
Yeah, he admitted to it. Her like instructor dude.
Okay, then that one's off the table.
He admitted to it like in France or somewhere like that. I don't know where he was. I think
Yeah,
I
that's a
just read.
very
I just read
wide-
something about that the other day.
That's a wide net to be casting because
Maybe you guys can
I'd
think
lose
about
sleep over conspiracy theories.
Bro, I
at
gotta
night.
go with
Think about
JFK.
it. I was gonna say JFK.
I gotta go with
I didn't know
JFK.
if it was
I would, I mean, because I am who I am, it would be, you know, unequivocal proof of the paranormal. I think that would be something that I just,
Well, let me ask you this: if you got that, would it be as fun?
no, it wouldn't.
Continuing
it definitely
to
wouldn't.
do that?
Nope, it definitely would not. But if we're just talking that one, I mean, okay, so I guess that would be something I would want to know, not necessarily everybody else.
I mean, I think there's some
yeah.
people out there that I would want to know that.
Well, it's just like I don't know what book I was reading. I was reading a book from I don't know, it was about the Templars, and then this fictional story.
You read a book?
Yes, and there was there at the end they find this thing, and they proved like Christianity wasn't real, and they were saying it's all fictional. This is not my opinion. This is in a book that the Vatican had known all along. And the guy that was on the quest and figured it out was just like, you know, why wouldn't you tell the world? And he's like, what do you mean, why wouldn't I tell the world? If we told the world, there'd be non-believers that would say we're lying. 2, think of how much joy, you know, on a whole Christianity brought all these people, and you just want to ruin that for what? And I'm like, yeah, I get that point, but that just seems like it's messed up, but like, why would you take something like there's people out there that devote their whole life to Christianity or any religion, period. And if you told them the absolute truth, you know, what do they need faith for? What do they need? You know, there's no need for that. So yes, paranormal too. You know, if I did know, you're probably right. It would probably be really damning for me. Like it would take the fun, the hunt, the search, all that stuff, and the belief that it is out there. So yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh, well, I mean, that kind of goes under the meta conspiracy. I don't know if you've ever heard of that one, but it's basically just saying like all the government secrets that they've been hiding, whether it's Illuminati or reptilian people or aliens or like a deep state, you know what I mean? That essentially, if you got the answers to that, would solve not all, but a lot of the conspiracy theories that floats around on the internet nowadays.
Yeah.
I think like if you were to pick one, I think that just knowing what the government's hiding and the secrets that they have hidden behind locked doors
Never happened.
It would never happen. But if you could solve one completely, all of it, they have to release all of it. That would be the one I would pick.
I wonder if we're ever gonna get like the Warren Commission files, like unredacted, like, and know exactly. I wonder if they do know what happened to JFK.
Yeah, I thought they already released it, and it was 100%. It was the CIA that did it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they released a bunch. Trump released a bunch.
but it was. I think it was really hard to read and heavily redacted. It's 1,888 pages.
Yeah, I heard that it was
26 published volumes. Nearly all records are fully available to the public online through the National Archives.
Well, and just real quick, I just noticed something. I did a little hand movement and checked it. So if you guys are asking questions on the live, there's about a 30 to 40-second delay. So just so you know, we're not ignoring you.
Do
But
we have questions on the live?
No, just Aaron thinking he's funny.
We have no
What'd he say?
questions.
Just making fun of the cowboy stuff.
No.
Justin James says A.
Hey, Justin James.
Cul-de-sacs, Justin James.
And it says Lori Player is watching.
Aw.
Hello.
Hey, Laura.
Hello.
Hey,
Ooh,
Laurie.
I don't know if that's a good idea. She might get mad, and now she's got a voice.
She can't. There's not enough room on your message thing. I'm sorry, Laura. I'll get a 5-page text for that.
What else you got, Dorito?
Oh, I did have a question for you guys if you wanted, or a joke if you guys wanted to hear it.
A joke?
Yeah, I have a
I'm
joke.
sure it's
Is it a
hilarious.
dad
it's,
joke?
It's the best joke. Hold on, let me get it back up real quick. I had a few other
That's what she
topics,
said.
but all the ones I said were super interesting, so I left the other ones out. All right. So before I let you guys loose to talk about your topics, I have a joke for you, and it goes, I told my husband he should embrace his mistakes. So he gave me a hug. Real story.
Self-deprecating
Oh,
joke.
wait.
Real. Thank you. I love that. That's great.
I just guessed that was button 2, just so we know.
Button 2. Got
Button 2 does the sound effect. So, yeah. Anything else, Dorito?
No, that was it. Other than the 97-year-old lady that was wing walking the other day. Her name is Betty.
Wing walking?
So, yeah, you know the...
What's wing walking?
Who are the gentlemen, the brothers that made the first airplane?
The
Wright brothers.
Wright brothers, yes.
They flew like what? 100,
I was gonna
140 feet or something
Well,
like that?
that fun fact, the wingspan on that plane is how far they flew. So the wings on that plane were 140 feet, and that's how far they flew.
The
before they had
wingspan on
to land.
the Kitty Hawk? Is
Yeah,
that what it was?
isn't that something that
I don't think
Neil deGrasse
that would
Tyson
be.
is saying that?
I think
that
it's the
they were
wingspan
doing.
of like a modern airplane is like a 747. It's like 140 feet.
She actually broke a world record for it 2 days ago.
For what?
For wing walking, being the oldest woman to wing walk on a
Oh,
flying
while it's
airplane.
flying?
While it's flying.
Like Tom Cruise?
She straps herself. So imagine an old Wright brother plane right in the middle, right above the cockpit on the top of that
Oh, yeah.
person.
That's right. And they
strap
tie you
themselves.
down.
Yeah, they strap themselves in. And while the plane's flying, she's just up there, 97-year-old, fuck it attitude, and just got up on top of the
Yeah,
bitch
what
and
has she got
flew.
to lose?
Yeah,
She's 97 and lived a pretty
Hey,
dang good life. So
she can
if
just
I'm going
take
to
off.
die in the air, come on. That's the way to go.
I mean, at some point, you get that attitude.
I bet her family was furious.
I bet they have a nice insurance settlement on
Apparently,
grandma.
she was doing it to help raise money for a hospital for for charity. That's when
And
she was
everything
doing
worked
it.
out. She made it safely to the
Yeah,
ground. And
she made it
everything?
safely to the ground. Broke a world Guinness record for it, being the
Huh.
oldest woman to wing walk on an airplane.
Huh.
So
We've got a bunch.
Okay.
We've got a bunch of people googling right now.
I
Good-
can't
good job,
even,
Betty. You're
I
welcome.
can't even jump off of I can't even get on my own roof. Lori said, "Oh, come on. Hello."
sorry, Larry. Yeah, so she's just fearless. I mean, I'm not sure she. I can't imagine her getting out of the restraints and wing walking. I haven't watched the video. I just saw the news article
Well,
for it, and
so
that she broke a record. But
Do you have to get out? Do you mean out of the cockpit and wing walk, or
no, she wasn't
No,
in the
they
cockpit. She's
they
on top
strap
of the
you
wing.
like you've got something holding you straight up, and they basically tie you down to the wings
and take off with you
and
tied
then
down to
yeah,
the wing?
and then you can't. You're immobile up there. You can't do anything. And
Are you looking this up?
Yeah, this is her.
97.
This-
Yeah,
this is her.
97-year-old
This is a
woman.
real-
there she
this
is.
is
See how
her
she's just.
in the air.
Wow.
She's strapped. She's 90.
So she's not really wing walking. She's just wing strapped in.
She's 97.
Yeah, that's not
Give her a
really,
break.
That's
If she
she's
doesn't
not
walk,
really
I think she'll
walking
be
on the
okay.
wing though.
I mean, you haven't. I never watched. None of us watched the video, so it's not like we know.
I'm just saying whether she
you
did
know?
or not.
I
She's
wouldn't do it.
97 years
I
old.
wouldn't do it, dude.
Okay, yeah. So this video
Oh,
shows
wow.
her. She's just like, and it's just like an old school airplane like that. And I guess she's
Yeah.
been doing it since she was 87, I believe is what she
She's
said.
10-year veteran of the wing walking.
Well, either way, they did a whole barrel roll with her
Wow.
up there.
Yeah, Betty's a badass, dude.
Yeah, she is.
How did her? Yeah, look at that comment. Oh, Betty.
Oh, Betty.
Yeah, everyone's terrified for her, but
Betty the
she's,
baddie is
Betty
what she
the
is.
baddie is
That's
for
right.
sure what she is, dude. She's fearless. Because I could not.
I won't make it to 97 to do that. So
And that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for you guys.
Thank you, Dory.
You're welcome. I get all the sounds.
I'm trying our new sounds out. So, yeah. All right. Well, there you go. There's Dory's interesting news. I wouldn't say truthful. I wouldn't say not truthful. Just interesting news.
she backed it up with
All of it is
with
true.
video.
Yeah, she
I
did
was
have a
gonna fact
video.
check her.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how to plug my pickle in the wall, but I guess that's something I'll just have to take your word on.
If you figure it out, let me know.
Interesting.
Check it out.
She's typing in do pickles galalo when you plug them into the wall. And then we're going to get an answer here. Oh, yeah, don't worry about spelling.
Too late.
What are you doing, bro? Are you doing?
Yeah, she just copied the code.
Are you doing some kind of
She's breaking into the matrix of the internet right
Did
now.
you just hack the government?
I did not hack the government.
What is this over here?
All I did was graduate from
Just
high school.
X
Just
that
hit
out.
X
Yeah.
before we get taken
no.
down or something.
No, that's just.
No, not that X. The X below.
There you
There.
go.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Woo! That was close.
Yes, a pickle can glow a bright yellow-orange light if you pass a high voltage electric current through it.
I mean, I feel like your hand would do that too, wouldn't it?
Thank you.
You ran electricity through your hand, I think.
Yeah,
you did.
anything will glow. You
Oh, yeah,
run
but we
enough
don't
electricity through
We
it.
don't glow. I feel like we would have to have an obscene amount of sodium in us in order for us to glow a
I've seen some
bright
people
yellow.
glow when they get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Maybe if they get struck by lightning.
Oh, it does glow orange, huh? Look at that.
Look at that pickle. It's orange, bro.
That's weird.
Anyways,
very phallic.
Thought I was lying, and I was telling the truth on all of it.
All right.
Tanner's
Well,
getting turned on.
Yeah. Some things going on I can't explain right now.
You're welcome.
So, let's see here. Do you have anything else, Eric? You want to do it before we start?
No, I've got a couple of things, but you can go ahead.
This Form Energy is delicious.
What flavor is that? We're supposed to be getting our drinks or from Bad Mom here pretty quick.
Screaming Eagle.
Are they?
Or Screaming Frieden. I forgot.
Screaming Freedom.
Eric Wisman calls them Screaming Eagles. We didn't know the name, so he's made up names for all these. He's been drinking these. He's the one who told me about them. Do you have a listener of the week this week, Eric?
I did, and I forgot. I'll remember though by the end of the podcast.
Well, I have one. I kind of feel bad because she's been listening since the day one, and she always texts and comments. She texts and tells me about things just about as much as Coach Carter. Shout out Coach Carter because I love you, man. Haley J. McKinney. She is my listener of the week this week. She's always listening. I think she has a route where she drives to Clifton every week, and she puts it on and listens to it.
I think I saw her in Thrifty the other day.
Probably she does those. That's one of her stores.
Yeah, she totally ignored me.
Well, I try to ignore you
Yeah,
too, but
she
I
totally
can't.
ignored me, and she still hasn't accepted my Facebook friend request. So, if you're listening, Haley, I know you get a million requests, I'm sure, but
Go ahead, keep ignoring. I'm just kidding. Aaron says, "Seem like that's a new live video for you. Plug a pickle in the wall and let's see it glow." I don't know. I'm really this close to grabbing a USB and a pickle and seeing what happens here.
I think you would have to essentially grab like a metal skewer and stick it into the outlet.
Yeah, don't do
Because
that.
I haven't done that since I was a kid.
It said it. Don't do this at home, kids.
Grab a fork and stick it.
Yeah, please don't do any of this.
Yeah. But it said it has to have a consistent electrical current. And the only way to do that is sticking something metal into an outlet.
Yeah.
No, there's
There's
much safer
there's
ways.
plenty other ways to do it.
Other ways to do it.
No, there's no circle.
I mean, technically, you could cut the end off of a USB and just use the positive and negative and stick it on each end. I mean, that would give an electric current.
Yeah, but I think if you did it out of a junction box, it like brings the current down to a certain amperage, and I don't think it would work.
So you're like, let's just run 220 through it and see what happens?
yeah, hell yeah.
Let's go bust out the junction box out front. Fuck it. Who cares? Send it.
How do we get back on the pickle?
Weston,
I just, Aaron brought it up.
Weston Jacobson said, use a battery. It works. It's been tested.
That's your cousin.
Yeah, it is my cousin.
Yeah.
Good old Weston. He's getting married next. No, 2 weeks.
Is that the really tall kid?
That's the really tall kid. Yeah.
Congratulations, Weston.
Yeah, he's getting married in 2 weeks. So yeah, well, with no, without further ado,
He's actually related to me too, kind of.
yeah, oh yeah, because that's
Yeah.
Mason's uncle or cousin.
Mason's cousin too.
So, I have it's a fun one. It's a fun one. So this is the curious story of Henry, a toddler named Hunter, who
Is his name Henry or Hunter?
hold on, I can't remember. I thought it was.
All of his notes were on his phone.
Did you research
Yeah,
this?
they're all on my phone, but the phone is live. So, Bobby Jones was a professional golfer. The famous amateur golfer Bobby Jones is the subject of a well-known reincarnation claim involving a toddler named Hunter, who also spoke of a golfer friend he called Harry Garden, referring to historical pro golfer Harry Varden. The case was documented by a psychiatrist in his book Return to Life. So, let me see, what year was this? I was prepared for this, guys. I'm sorry. So at the age of 2, a boy named Hunter received plastic golf clubs and became obsessed with the sport despite neither parent playing. While watching television, Hunter saw a clip of Bobby Jones and stated, "That's me when I was big," demanding he be called Bobby. The testing was that his father tested him with photographs of the 1920s golfers and random houses. Hunter correctly picked Bobby Jones out of the photos, identified Harry Varden as Harry Garden, my friend, noting a real-life connection from Jones's era. He also successfully pointed to Jones's actual childhood home as his past house. Growing up, the boy showed extraordinary natural talent, winning dozens of junior tournaments with a swing style similar to Jones. So, this kid is born. They showed him pictures. They showed him, and like he did all this. He knew everything about this guy, Bobby Jones, and swears.
Look at Bobby Jones.
Yeah, Bobby Jones, and I don't see his Henry, or if you meant Harry instead of Henry, regarding the Gemini's telling me, hey, it's not who you think it is. But I guess there's also, I didn't see it in here, but there was scars and stuff, and I don't think anybody really knew how Bobby died. I think there was a mystery surrounding how Bobby died. And let me pull up some more notes here. There was so much documentation on this. Like, it was they studied this. They wrote this book about it. I'm trying to see if there was like a scar or a birthmark. But even his swing pattern, everything was identical to this Bobby Jones. And he kept saying, "That's me when I'm big. That's me when I was big." My point to this is what do you guys think of? Is reincarnation a thing? Is there actual people coming back to life? There was another set of twins that did it. The two twins were born, and they died in a car accident. Both twins. when they died, like both of them died in this accident, the parents made it another time and had another set of twins. And the interesting thing about the twins was they look like each other. I'm kidding. No,
they're twins.
Of course they look like each other. No, the second set of twins that were born had birthmarks on the exact spots the injuries were from the car accident. And so the parents fully believe that the twins were reincarnated. So I don't know. I especially being in the paranormal field, I think that I think people can. I think the spirits can be. Maybe they act. It wasn't in the plan that they were to be killed, or they got hurt, or it wasn't in the master plan, so they get a second chance. And I think that people could reincarnate and be the same person again. Do you think so?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, explain people like Mozart. Like,
I never met him.
Well, I think with Mozart, at a very, very early age, he was writing symphonies. Look that up, Dory, and see if that's the case.
What, Mozart?
I mean, that would be like there are people that just have aptitudes for things, right? And I don't know if I believe in reincarnation like person to person, but I do believe, and this is my personal belief, not reincarnation, just Mozart, like how young he was and everything. I do believe that we share energy, and everybody shares certain energies. And if you scanned us right now, you would see energy coming off of us. And look how old he was when he wrote his first symphony, or his first. Like, he was super young. But I do believe that energy is transferable, and I do believe energy.
He was
passed
5
on.
years
He was 5
old.
years old when he wrote his first
5.
piece of music. Yeah. So, like, explain that. Like, he wasn't taught that.
Well,
And it wasn't written by him. It was written by his father because he didn't know how to write down the notes,
Yeah.
but he knew how to play it.
Right.
Well-
and you get
So
savants and like people like that just at it from an early age. I thought Jackson was going to be an amazing drummer, and I think he could have been if I would have pushed him. But man, when he was 3 years old, he was playing a drum kit. Like,
well, they called me an idiot savant. Does that make sense? Does that mean I'm a savant?
are you really good at counting stuff?
I actually that's my one thing. That's the only thing I can figure my high IQ equals to is I remember numbers at first sight.
What, you have a high IQ? What's your IQ?
127. I tested when I went to prison. They give you an IQ test, and I was at 131 then. And I recently took another one. I bought one online and did another one, and it was 127.
we have a couple things.
So I don't know what I mean. I'm really good at doing illegal stuff.
I think any-
Just think if you applied your powers for good,
That's what I
Tanner.
said. Like if I would have just when I grew, when I first got in, I remember we bought a storage shed. It was one of them auctions, and this guy that I was living with, he ended up buying one for like $20 or something like that. Like nobody wanted it. It was just a bunch of junk, but there was a computer in there. I'd never been on a computer before, and it just was instant. Like I just knew what to do. I knew how to do it, and numbers are just so easy for me. Math, numbers, memorization of that kind of stuff, which is weird because when we're singing I can't remember lyrics. Like I can read those lyrics 150 times over.
Even
and
when
I
you're reading them while you're singing, you can't remember.
I still cannot remember them. But if you threw them all in numbers, I'd remember every stinking bit of it. But it's just weird to me that, like, I don't know. So my point is that I think it goes down to brain usage. I think some people have unlocked the power to use more than 10% of their brain's potential. Say Mozart, maybe at that early age, he was able to use more of his brain than the normal average person.
Right.
And they say I've read studies where they say if we were able to use even 20% of our brain's potential, we'd probably be able to figure out telekinesis and weird stuff like that. Like all that kind of stuff would happen, but most people can only use 10% of their brain's potential. So I don't know, maybe they were just, and does that give them the ability to maybe not reincarnate, but maybe just have a better understanding of things that we don't normally do? I don't know. Maybe.
Have you seen like the what cells look like on a cellular level, like right down to like on an atomic level? Mm-mm. They look like galaxies or the universe. Like they look like outer space when they're that small. And who knows, man? Like, who knows how different people are wired? Like, you're like, how come you can sing and I can't sing? Like, it's
no. I think of that too. I think I used to, and it first started with me with right around the time Emmett Smith. I was about the same measurables, but obviously not as talented as he is. But I always thought to myself, like, what makes
like he's 5'10", 210 pounds, and
yeah. And when I was, and I always thought too, like somebody that was in high school with me, like there's just those guys that you go play football and they just no fear, they just can run you over. They're not bigger than you, but it's weird that they have something in them that makes them stronger or faster. Like what?
They're black.
No, I'm talking about high school.
Well, Emmett Smith was black.
Yeah, I'm talking about in like high school when I was playing with people that are exact same size as me and everything. How come they can knock the snot out of you, but I don't have that ability?
It was always the little guys too, like the smaller dudes. Do you remember J.D. Householder?
No,
you don't know J.D. You know Dane Householder.
Yeah,
those
Dane.
guys. Their dad, J.D. So J.D. the gym in town, JD3 is owned by 3 JDs. J.D. Householder being one of them. When he originally started. But anyway, JD, when he played college ball, we would go watch the EAC football game just to watch JD hit people. Like that dude, he's just a farmer, probably 5'8", 165 pounds. And man, he'd knock the snot out of you for sure. But it was always like that, man. It's just those guys that fly around the ball that hit the hardest.
But like I was saying, getting back to the reincarnation thing. Like I think that people are just. I think some people are, I guess, smarter. I mean, in this kid's case, he ended up being a golfing savant. Like he was
right.
He was fantastic at golf and never.
Yeah, but
never played golf. His parents didn't play golf. He didn't like.
He won 21 tournaments in a row before he was like 8 years old or something like that.
Yeah, and so and I don't know. It's just
but there's a lot more to that story than just him being like a golf savant.
Yeah,
he recognized this guy's picture,
knew who he was by
house.
name, saw the picture and said that's Harry Varden or Harry Garden, but his real name was Harry Varden. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know. That just blows my mind.
So who was the Bobby Jones or Bobby? Is it Bobby Jones?
Bobby Jones was the guy that he said he was.
Who was Harry Varden?
Bobby's best friend in the 20s.
Oh, okay. So he even knew the best friend.
Yeah. So when he was saying that's Harry Garden, he meant that was the real life person in that picture was Harry Varden. So he knew who he was. Like but even down to, like I said, the golf swing. Like the golf swing was exactly the same.
So whatever happened to this little kid?
I don't know. That's one of the things I didn't ever read is like, I know they wrote the book on him, but I don't know where he is now or what is he.
His name's Hunter.
Aaron Christensen said, as a parent of twins, I have learned a lot about how they can feel and think the same.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with twins, it's
some
kind
weird
of known
shit
that
going
they
on
have
with
like
twins.
the twin sense or whatever. Mm-hmm. They can feel when their other twins hurt.
Yeah.
Now, me and my brother weren't twins, but I can always tell, like, when he's upset. And I think when you just get really close to people like that, like, especially twins, it's just so much easier for them to read how their body
Mother's
language is.
instinct. Mothers have that.
Yeah.
Mothers can. I remember it was one of the. I think it was it Believe It or Not, or I can't remember, one of those shows. They were talking about a guy getting hurt by himself, and the mother knew immediately, like, something's wrong, and saved his life because she had that motherly instinct. So I think that's very real. I don't know how, but like you said, I think it has to do with electricity and how we're all connected in some way. And mother's bonds are different from any other bond, but I'm sure a twin's bond is even more. Like, you've shared everything your whole life, so.
I also don't think Hunter is the only one. There's a video going around on TikTok for the last couple years of this little girl in a pink dress. She's got, like, blonde hair. She's maybe like 3 or 4 at the most in the video, and she her mom hands her a picture off screen of her grandmother.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And she says, "That's me. That's me in this photo."
Yeah, I have seen that one.
Wow.
And she just
there's some
instantly
weird shit out
recognizes
there.
it. And, kids will be kids, but I thought that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I think kids also, especially before they start to create, this is one of my beliefs. I've seen a lot of videos on it, but I think kids and animals, before they're able to start creating memories and remembering things, I think they're very in tune with paranormal and the spirit world. I don't think the veil is completely closed to younger children. I think they can see things that, there's tons of those videos out there of a 2-year-old talking to somebody in a room, there's nobody there, and then telling the parents, like, "Oh, it's Grandpa, he's right there." I think they see things like that. I firmly do.
Some people in some religions believe that children are the souls of your bloodline's ancestors. So, that video of the girl saying that, that's me to the grandmother's picture. And I think if, like, you're somehow related and or just, like, you're somehow connected to these people in some religions, they believe that the children that you're asking the universe for are your ancestors' souls. Like, part of their souls come with them on whoever sends them to you. That's pretty interesting. It could explain the whole reincarnation tick of things, at least.
Well, I think deja vu has. I told you about deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a correct prediction in your mind.
I don't know, man.
I don't know how. I mean, it makes sense to me. If I'm going to walk over and open that door, my brain has already told myself this is what it's going to look like, so that my hand knows where to go, what to do. And sometimes when you do it exactly the way that your brain predicted it was going to happen, you think you've done it before.
Yeah, but sometimes it's more complex memories and stuff. I don't, who knows, man? Like when I had that DMT trip, or not DMT, that'd be nice. When I had that ketamine trip when I was in the hospital, I swear to God I was dead. Like, every fiber of my being was like, "No, you're dead now," and it was a completely different world where everything repeats. It was a strange trip, man. And have you talked to people that have done, like, ayahuasca and DMT and stuff like that? Have you talked to those people?
No.
Or listened to any podcasts about
I mean,
that?
I've heard people talk about it, but I've never talked to anybody
or
about it.
ibogaine or anything like that kind of
I
rewires your brain.
When I remember going to somebody's house once here in town, and it was just a normal Friday night. We show up and, like, the house is disheveled. It's crazy. And it was, somebody had given him peyote.
No, that's
and
bad.
The things that he was saying and what he was talking about, like, he truly believed was right there. And then we had another friend, you might have even been working. I had another friend, somebody around town figured out that there's gypsum weed down at, somewhere down in the river bed. Mm-hmm. And he got a bulb of gypsum or whatever they are. And I think the police finally found him. They went from all the way up in Glen Meadows all the way to, I can't remember, but they found pieces of his clothing all the way down to where he was naked on the street, just freaking out. And I remember the police had to go get him because he was just out of control. I don't know what gypsum does. All I know is I've seen 2 people do it my whole life, and it was nothing I would ever want to do. I don't even know why they would try that.
And it can change you for the rest of your life, too. We had a guy at the ER that had done it, and and he was just tripping out. And you remember Dr. Rath?
Yeah.
And Dr. Rath had that, East Indian accent, really, really strong, thick accent. And he was trying to get the guy to give him a urine sample. And he's all, I need urine. And the guy's all, what? What are you talking about? Like, he was so tripping out, he couldn't understand what he was saying. And finally, one of the officers from Safford, I won't say who it is, he's all, piss in the cup. And he's all, oh, okay.
It's gypsum, GYP, I believe. Gypsum.
I always thought it was Jimson. Like, I think it's G Y.
Yeah, it's GYM.
M P.
Or GYP.
Or GYP. Gypsum. Some SUM.
SON.
Oh, is it OM?
Yeah.
Let's see. Weed.
Gypsum.
I
Weed.
forgot to type in Arizona. I know it's Jimson.
It's Jimson.
I was right. Okay.
Misspelled as Jimson weed, a highly toxic brew.
Oh,
So it has three
Go
or
back
four.
up.
It has 3 or 4 different like psychological and physical effects. It causes delirium, quote unquote, mad as a hatter. It can cause violent, terrifying hallucinations and total amnesia.
Oh, you can lose your memory.
Completely, they lose the ability to separate hallucinations
yeah,
from reality.
that's what happened to that
Blind
guy
as
I'm
a
talking
bat,
about.
dilated pupils, dry as a bone, dehydration, red as a beet, flush skin.
It can cause severe blurry vision, temporary blindness, stops all fluid production, causing extreme dry mouth, inability to swallow, and you're unable to pee.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I think that, do you remember when they had the little commune of all the, they weren't homeless. They were just
Oh, yeah.
down there at the river. They were just had an encampment down there for years.
They have one out west of here. I thought they had a church out there.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's for peyote.
Oh, that's peyote.
Yeah, but gypsum. No, there used to be a just like an encampment. I don't think they were all living in vans and stuff, but they lived by the river when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. And we would trade. All they ever wanted was a case of Milwaukee's Best. That's all. We'd always go trade them. And I guess the guy that got it, he had traded. Went and traded them for what I can't remember what he thought it was, but yeah, they'd trade us for that. They'd trade us for acid. They'd trade us for and I don't know where they were all getting it, but yeah, one case of Milwaukee's Best pretty much got us whatever we wanted from them. We'd go down there quite a bit and do some horse trading and get some stuff, man.
You didn't do Jemson weed? Though.
No. I wouldn't have, even if I didn't, I would have never gone looking for that. Like, I think that was back.
That was our generation's fentanyl right there.
Yeah, they had, they had meth and they had like acid, and I still don't know where they got all of it, but
well, it says right there that Jemson weed is a poison. So
yeah,
it is poison.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, if you see a little plant with some spiky green leaves, and in the middle of those plants will be little spiky green balls, do not touch it. Do not ingest it. Do not let your kids play with it. That is Jensen weed.
yeah, let me see.
It's highly toxic.
Let me pull it up here so people can see it.
And your kid just won't be the same afterwards.
Nope.
no. Oh, Aaron, I didn't know you had twins.
I was just saying that.
Yeah, there's Jemson weed right there.
He also said we should do it late night show style.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, go live on the streets, get some random person to do it.
Do what?
The pickle.
The pickle.
Oh, I thought not Jimson.
Not
weed.
Jimson.
Let's go
Hey,
give
but-
some Jimson weed to some people.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Try this. See what you think, man. Call me in a couple days.
So, what was your verdict, Tanner?
My verdict is I firmly believe that reincarnation happens, but I like the reasoning for it on a spiritual level. I is where I don't understand.
So you
Like,
don't think it happens to everybody?
I don't. I think that there's a master. Like I don't know. God doesn't make mistakes. However, we all have free will. We all have the ability to make decisions. Maybe in the master plan, maybe somebody like these two girl twins that passed away. Maybe that wasn't in the plan, so they got a second chance at life. I don't know. That is really like way out there, but I don't know how else to explain it. But I do think it happens. I do think that this kid was. I think it's irrefutable evidence that this kid was reincarnated. Like I don't know how he could do everything he did, and I believe this all happened before the time of the internet. I don't see a date. I know the golfer was in the 1920s. I could be wrong on that, but I feel like they said it happened, before the invention of the internet and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, this kid was doing this, like, and I don't think you can prove that he wasn't this guy Bobby. Like, knowing the best friend, same swing style, interest in golf that none of his family was interested in. I do think people can be reincarnated. I think there's I just don't know why it doesn't happen more. Like, that's why I think it's just like a weird, like, mistake in the system. Like, the Matrix was wrong and was like, crap, we better make up for that. I don't know.
Right.
But I just want to believe. I guess I want to believe more than I actually, know to believe. But,
Listen, definitely some things out there that can't be explained away.
yeah, like
That's nonsense.
this one just caught my mind, and it's just like I thought about it over and over. Like, how could they have faked it? What would be the notoriety? But this kid was 2 years old when he started it. It wasn't, and I know it was definitely before social media. Mm-hmm. So I mean, there wasn't like, I don't know, but they did get a book deal out of it. So who knows? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just, but it's just so crazy of such a random thing. And I guess if you were faking it, how would he eventually grow up to be the golfer he is, like, and match the swing? I mean, I don't know how he would have done that.
Yeah, definitely weird.
But they also, did things like MK Ultra and weird stuff like that we would have never thought back then was capable, and they did it. Yep. So who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it's not, maybe it is. Who knows? Who knows if the internet was invented in 95 or if it was just not told us.
Oh, I'm sure it was invented way before that and just didn't get out to the public. Yeah, we're the last ones to get stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's all kinds of tech right now that we don't know about, that the government uses. I firmly believe that's some of those, like, Tic Tac craft sightings and stuff like that is government tech that maybe they took from alien technology, but it's definitely, they don't tell everybody in the military what they're doing or what they're testing. So I think there's a lot of stuff. Do you remember hearing about all those drones that were on the East Coast? Did they ever figure out what that was?
If they did, they didn't.
Kind of just went away, but they're like car-sized drones.
Okay, so actually that kid, 2005, so the internet was around. The kid that was 2 to 3 years old back then, it was 2005. So there was definitely, but I think that what year was Facebook started? Was that
It was like 2010.
Yeah, so it was before social
No, it
media
was-
was really big.
Yeah, Facebook was around
So,
2010.
but yeah, it was done before social media, but it was still during the internet. So well, maybe that changes things a little. Maybe they could definitely do research on stuff. Then it's just so random. Like why Bobby Jones and like I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Terrence could have just been coaching the kid too.
Yeah, who knows, man?
So
What is that?
My glasses are dying.
Oh, always freaks me out.
It
Stupid
definitely
ass
did.
glasses.
random voice just pops through.
Is that a dude now?
And I changed it to John Cena.
So you have John Cena.
John Cena
behind
is
you
my
now.
AI now.
The John
Nice.
Cena whispering in your ears.
Yep.
So
So the mysterious drone invasion that gripped the East Coast was officially determined by federal authorities to be a combination of authorized commercial, hobbyist, and law enforcement drones heavily amplified by the optical illusions of public panic. I call bullshit.
yeah, that is definitely a soundbite that was drawn up to appease everybody.
Like just the videos and stuff.
5,000 reported sightings.
Turn her volume. She's really loud.
Is she? Back off your microphone a
It's
little
just
bit.
distorting when you talk. No, let me just turn her down a little bit. I might have messed it up.
That's it.
Is this one? Is that the microphone? Yeah. Talk again.
No.
Yeah. Doan sitting coats.
Dome. We're
Dome-
gonna do a
dome
dome
sitting coats.
Dome sitting coats.
I wish you guys could see her spelling.
Dome
It's
sitting.
ridiculous.
What is that supposed to say?
What are you trying
Drone
to say?
sighting.
I wasn't done fixing my errors
So
yet,
wait,
guys.
it was supposed to be drone sighting,
DRONE.
and she spelled DONESITTING.
SIG.
She spelled dome sitting coats, and it was supposed to be drone sighting what?
GH.
Drone sighting
TINGS.
coasts. Okay, drone sighting on the coast.
I was trying to pull out the videos because the
You almost got an ad for Burlington Coat Factory. I'm looking for a nice sitting coat today.
Done with sitting coats.
Oh my god, dude. I was trying to find those videos about those drones that were being, because how people posted the videos of filming them and stuff going through, and they were huge.
Well, it was a big old thing. Then all of a sudden it went away.
Yeah, they said it was the size of a Cadillac
car.
Escalade.
Yeah, and then it was like
And look at this.
thousands of drones, and all of a sudden nothing.
Look at this. I can't find anything. They're all
Yeah.
shark videos.
Yeah,
Why are they all shark videos?
Well, you need to put New Jersey.
yeah.
If you put New Jersey, that's where it was all happening. There it is, right all there. Drone Cena Cross, New Jersey.
Yeah, and they're like lights and stuff.
23 minutes.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah,
don't
we're
want
not
that.
watching that.
So yeah, they were. Well, my favorite paranormal team, the Project Fear, went out during the middle of all that and did an episode on the drones, and they caught some pretty cool stuff. They didn't have any explanation for it either, but they caught a few. They went to the coast of New Jersey and did an investigation out there during the middle of all this.
Did they?
Yeah, no, they stayed out there like 3 or 4 nights just watching the skies and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah, they do. They just did Area 51, so they're not just paranormal. Like they go and check out cool stuff. They did the Area 51 for like 4 days, and they do some pretty fun stuff. That's why I like them so much. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. But yeah, the drone stuff was. I mean, who knows? It could have been. My conspiracy mind tells me it was the government.
I think it was
Well,
military.
I think they did it as a test. They wanted to see how the public was going to react.
Yeah, it was definitely military.
Yeah, I
based.
think they were like my brain says, yeah, they did this on purpose, and they were trying to just see what the public reaction was going to be. So
I wonder why though. Like Why gauge our reaction with like drones? Just to see if we're gonna panic or mass panic and
No, if we get used to it, seeing
Yeah.
drones in the air all the time.
Yeah, if you see that, people see it and they're like, it's nothing.
Do you still have
That's-
drones?
Yeah.
Do you? Where are they at?
One's at work, one's here. But yeah, I've got them.
We should fly them.
Yeah.
Fly some drones.
Yeah, they're, I don't know. I think it's, they do that a lot. I think there's a lot of stuff that's just reactionary, red false flags, and this could be one of them. To me, I think it was. I think nothing happened from it. Nothing bad happened from it. But there was a lot of reaction to it.
Do you watch any of Taylor Sheridan stuff on Paramount? You don't watch Yellowstone and all this stuff?
I watched Yellowstone for the first 4 seasons. That's it.
So
I watch Lioness and I watch
Have you seen
Mary Kingstown.
Have you seen the new season of Lioness
I just watched the first episode. Yeah.
with all those drones and they're in the Ukraine?
Well, those were all decoy drones. Well, one of them was not, but a lot of those were decoy drones
So
from what
they
I was
shoot
gathering.
those. Yeah,
And then they had the ones that were armed.
right.
They're also right in the middle of all of them. They flew them over as a decoy to create cover.
Can you imagine like being like in battle like that, and then you see this wall of like 50 drones coming at you? You don't
Yeah.
know which one's explosive or whatever. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, is that all you got, Tanner?
I mean, I guess.
You guess?
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk a little bit. I want to talk about a couple things. So, have you ever thought about what you would do if our power grid went down for an extended period of time?
I have. Not extensively, but I've thought about it.
So, do you know where we get our power from?
Ours here in town? Right there in Thatcher, isn't it?
Nope.
Where?
From
the water?
What power plant we get our power from?
Um,
Like electrical power plant.
the co-op?
No, we don't have a power plant in town.
So then it come from Tucson.
It comes from down below Wilcox. You know,
Oh, is that what that big building is
that
out there?
giant power plant down there.
That's just out in the middle of the desert?
Yes.
Yeah. Right before Texas Canyon?
So if someone were to take that out, I mean, they have awesome security at those places. The Palo Verde nuclear power plant in Phoenix they have ex-special forces guys securing. I've met those guys and trained with them, and they're high speed. But I think the only way they could possibly take them out was if they hacked in, which is a possibility, or if they just bomb it, which is going to be hard to do in the United States. Or fly a plane into it or something. I mean, we're pretty close to the border. But if that happened, so do you remember Herschel Medlin? He was a
Yes.
Stafford police
Yep.
officer that died a couple
Rest
years
his
ago.
soul.
Love Herschel, man. Miss you, buddy. Me and Herschel would work night shift together, and Herschel was a different kind of human being. He liked to write screenplays. He had this wild imagination about UFOs, and we talked about UFOs and stuff all the time. And one night we were sitting on the side of the road in our patrol cars, and if you're ever wondering what cops are talking about when they're sitting on the side of the road, it's not about the drug bust they made. It's not about the raid they're going to do. It's not about who they're going to arrest. It's not about who they're going to pull over. It's usually about something completely off topic from police work. But one night we were talking, and Herschel said, "What would you do if the power grid went down for an extended period of time?" Same thing I just asked you. And like you, I'm like, I don't know what I would do. Like, what would happen? And this is what would happen. If the power grid went down for, say, a week had gone by and it still wasn't back up, can you imagine how much food would be spoiled? And we'd be scrambling. I mean, at the grocery store, everywhere. We couldn't get food, any kind of food that needs to be refrigerated from anywhere, and it would start going bad. So we'd start running out of food. What do you think happens to people when you start running out of food?
No, it's just like COVID. When COVID happened,
And that was just toilet paper.
everybody ran to get toilet paper.
Yeah. So what do you think people would do? And COVID was a good illustration of how people will fall into line and conform to anything. But not everybody did that, but a lot of people did. what do you think would happen if we started starving to death or our kids started starving to death?
Cannibalism.
Well, Tanner goes straight to cannibalism.
Just saying, I think that's where it would end up. I mean, look at the people that crashed on that mountain.
Yeah.
You know, they were without everything and they got hungry. They were like, we have human meat right here and we need to survive.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, just your
that would be
average
after a
people-
few left, probably after a month, that might be the thing. But you're definitely going to get people fighting over what little
instant
resources are
chaos.
left.
That the second that I would give it, I'd give it 24 hours and then chaos.
There would be
Because there's
there'd be a
going to
little
be
bit of
people that
chaos in 24
cannot.
hours, yes.
There's going to be people that just cannot handle it. They're going to become chaotic. There's lots of doom and gloom people out there that don't see, well, maybe this can get fixed. They think we're going to fucking die, man. Let's do what we got to do. And they're going to do it. And that's what scares me. There are those people out there.
What about medication? What about like people getting their prescriptions filled? What about like I take medication for my heart. Like, where am I going to get that?
You're not.
I'm not. So, what about water?
Well,
Like, eventually, like if we don't have electricity, our water supply doesn't come out of the faucets. All that stuff is run on electricity. What about our cell phones?
the cell phones are.
Cell phones are gone too.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, people under stress and people in crisis either come together or they don't come together. I've got a lot of friends that are preppers. Do you have any prepper friends?
I don't know. Probably.
You do. I can name you a couple. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't want to.
I know one that used to be our boss. He's got stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've always said that's where I would go. And I've flat told him, if it goes down, I don't care if we're arguing or fighting or what, I'm coming to you.
Do you have a plan?
Where to
go?
That would be my plan.
Right in the middle
And
of town. I know where he lives.
And I have told him,
unless you're going up north where he lives up there.
I have told him, regardless, I'm going there and I'm bringing my children. And if I can't stay, they can.
Do you have guns?
I'm not allowed to have guns.
That's true. You're gonna need some guns, or you're gonna need friends with guns. I have some guns. I have friends with guns, and I'm not just saying for protection, but when we run out of food, we're gonna have to
hunt.
Got to hunt for our food.
Yeah.
And if you don't have those skills as a hunter, you're probably gonna have to find something else to contribute because society is probably gonna have to start over if the power grid stays off indefinitely.
I want that to be the question this week. What you guys, let us know. I'd like to know. Like, what would you guys do if same thing Eric's asking me? Just carry on. I just want them to answer that question. I'd like to see whatever other people
I want to
say.
hear it too, man. And I have gotten a lot of answers like, well, I have guns. I'm going to go take everybody else's shit.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that from other people too. Like,
Well, I mean, if you come to
and that's what I'm talking about. The panic. Like,
Yeah.
that's the first thing I thought of is like, people that don't have guns are going to they're coming for you first. They're going to come for you because you can't defend yourself.
Yeah. And, and people say, well, we'll go up to the mountain. There's lots of game on the mountain. There are 30,000 people.
What book is it? You probably know because it's old. Well, I mean, sure. And there was a book written. I don't think it was called 1984. I can't remember what the book was called, but the book talked about like not being hit with a nuclear blast, but having a nuclear bomb detonate in the sky at a certain
Or like an EMP.
and it would take us back to primitive age immediately. It would kill everything, all that stuff. What was it? It might have been called 1984. I'm
No,
not.
1984 is I think a different. That's George Orwell, and it's
And
about,
put it in the sky.
it's
Yeah,
about,
in the
like,
sky.
surveillance and stuff.
But let's see what it comes up with. But yeah, there was a book written about that, and it was like,
1 second.
is it 1 second after?
That's 2009.
Yeah,
That's not
right there. The enemy forces detonate nuclear weapons at a specific high altitude in the atmosphere over the U.S. The pulse creates a massive EMP, electromagnetic pulse, that destroys the country's electrical and electronic infrastructure in 1 second. 1 second. It wouldn't even have to touch ground. And we are back to the caveman era.
Yeah.
Like, immediately, all communication lost, everything.
People take for granted our infrastructure and our power grid that keeps all of us in a civilized world. And when that's gone, and we don't have planes anymore, and we don't have vehicles anymore, and we don't have electricity,
everything
and we
would
don't have
fall out
running
of the
water.
sky. Everything would, like, satellites would, like, it's just done if they do that. And that's, I believe that's a real thing that can happen.
So to my
I mean,
point,
this was a fictional story, but
yeah, but it's
The Simpsons predicted a blackout.
Between them and South Park, they predicted everything. But just going back to my point, there's not enough game, there's not enough deer on this mountain to support 30,000 people in this valley, which is about the population of this valley with all the surrounding towns and stuff in this county. There's not enough game up there. So we
OTSS, only the strong will survive.
And I mean, my plan, and I'll say it on a national podcast, I don't care. My plan is
You're going to come out of the closet.
Is
Aren't you?
to-
This is it. This is it. He's going to say it. I'm leaving Dory for a dude.
is to
Joke's on
eventually is to if this
Joke's on you. I already got it.
if this doesn't work out, I'm changing teams. But what we came up with, me and Herschel, is to have these bug out trailers. Like, you have a trailer, you just hook up to your vehicle, whatever it is, bumper pull, and it has water supply, it has ammunition, it has dried food, it has solar powered stuff to survive, whatever you need, solar powered, because that's basically anything powered. It's gonna have to be solar powered. And then when the shit hits the fan, you hook that thing up and you have a meeting point with your friends and family, and then everybody heads north because there's less population the further up north you go in Arizona, and there's more game. There's elk, there's more deer, there's a lot of stuff in the north, and it's not as populated up there. So that was the plan. It's just scary to think about. We like to sit on our couch and watch, football on Sunday. That's gone. If that football in general is gone, if we lost our power grid, I mean, everything as we know it would start over.
I think, especially in my current situation, I think that, the first thing I'd do is find my kids
Sure.
immediately.
Yeah, of
Above and
course.
all, everything else, secure my children. And
How are you going to get them if your car won't run?
Well, luckily we let that, which was going to be my second point. The second thing is, I do believe this. I've always said this. Our community here, I think there'd be a lot. I think you're going to have your strays, but I do believe this community is. I think we would band together. I think that this is a strong community as far as, we have a, very religious community, both Catholic and Mormon. And, I think that I think this community would do very well here in the event of something like that. But you're going to have your outliers that are just going to be like militia, we're going to take what we can. It's me or you, it's me. But I don't think that there's going to be. I think there's going to be a lot of working together in this community. I don't, and I could be completely wrong on that. I just feel like.
Do you think that we would go with the established government system that we have in this community, or do you think there would be a new system?
I think somebody would take charge.
Yeah, but
Ideal.
does it need to be one person, or does it need to be a council of people?
That is where we would run into problems.
I always think you need a council of odd numbers.
I think you got to have a.
You have to have deciding votes on things. In a true democracy, you don't want to get deadlocked with anything. So you'd have to have an odd number council. I don't know if it's, that's 7 people. I don't know if it's 5 people. I don't know if it's 13 people. But who appoints them? Who elects them? like it's something to think about, and definitely like I haven't, have you seen people out there like, oh, I forgot to eat today? Dude,
Yeah.
I've never forgotten a snack in my life. Like, I never miss a meal. I purposely miss breakfast because I don't like breakfast really. But can you imagine going 3 or 4 days and your kids haven't eaten and you haven't eaten? And
I just, there's no chance. Not with my kids.
and the desperation that you would have. There's people in war-torn countries right now that are going through this right now.
Yeah.
So it's not out of the realm of possibilities. But we're so lucky in this country. Like, I know there's a lot of hate out there for the United States, which is completely ridiculous if you ask me. But we have it so good.
They
here.
hate it so much they want to be here.
Yeah, we have
They
it
won't
so
leave.
we have it so good when I think we would be at a disadvantage. I mean, we have American ingenuity and we have that patriotic streak through us, but man, there's people in other countries that go through this shit all the time trying to feed their kids. And people in this country that go through shit trying to feed their kids are going hungry. And I think if you're used to a cushy life, what's the saying that hard times make like hard men and soft times make soft men? I feel that's where we're at right now, man. We're the softest we've ever been as far as what we would do. Like when this country was, when we, the Revolutionary War, when we fought against, the British to gain independence, there were literally soldiers in George Washington's army that walked without boots in the snow, and the skin came off the bottom of their feet, and they still fought like that. Like, do we have that in us to survive like that?
I think I don't know. That goes back to what you were saying last week about,
That's the saying right
people
there.
that grow. Yeah, the saying is hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times.
It's a vicious cycle.
So, but okay, that's great. But you said something last week about kids that grow up with no hard times.
Mm-hmm. That was a couple weeks ago, but yeah.
No, it was last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah, and that's the ones I worry about. Like, those there's people that are used to that cushy lifestyle, and they you may need to rely on them for something, and they've got no shared experience. They don't know what having a hard time is. They've never had, and good for them. No, I don't want anybody to have hard times, but when it comes time to, be a leader, or, where do they start? They can't buy it, and it's not their fault. I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm just saying they don't have any leadership skills. They've been pampered their whole life. They've never had to experience anything hard. I was thinking about the other day, and I was thinking about the shit I've been through. Most men, and thank God, but most men get to go through one or two of the things that I've survived. You know how much crap I have survived? Like, I'm surprised I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, drug addiction, prison, everything I'm going through now. Like, there's a lot of stuff I put myself through that I shouldn't have survived. And I think I take for granted a little more than I should about how, I'm a pretty strong guy. But there's kids that don't go through any of that ever.
But we have a point.
And
that
there's...
What is that tapping?
It's me.
Oh, it's me.
It's me.
It's
and
Dory.
him. Lori pointed out something that you had just said. So she says, Eric, Tanner said he'd look for his children, and you asked about how he'd get to them if he couldn't use a vehicle. Same goes for your plan to bug out with the trailer.
That's true.
Lori coming in with the...
That's true.
Lori coming in hot.
And that's
Not you.
only in the case of an EMP. Let's preface that.
Electromagnetic pulse.
Yeah, that would knock out all the vehicles. But if it was just a power outage, we would have our vehicles. So, I thought we were talking still about the EMP in the air.
About the what?
The nuclear weapon in the air that created an EMP that knocked out all the electronics. So that would knock out all the vehicle electronics also.
So if you have a vehicle manufactured before 1975, usually those are thought to be still running after an
There you
EMP has already.
Everybody go get you a vehicle
Yep.
that's older than 1975,
Yep.
and an EMP won't affect
Oh
it.
yeah, I was thinking about that when you asked that. I was like, man, if I had my old Chevy I used to have when I first got a vehicle,
For
like, phew.
for diesels, it says pre-1985 diesel vehicles such as an early Mercedes-Benz 24OD model are exceptionally resilient because the diesel engines function on compression ignition rather than spark plugs. So technically, like a pre-1985 diesel vehicle
vehicles.
might also work as well. I
Man,
think it
there you
depends
go.
on the manufacturer,
Like
though.
all those, you see those guys coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan and stuff like that, the special forces guys, they're all buying these old Land Cruisers, that are pre-electronic now. That makes sense now.
Well, I mean, we should be able to get a tank fairly cheap.
Or you could do what that one
It's got to be a diesel before
Yeah.
1985.
What that one serial killer did is he used to be a truck driver, and he would drive around and leave kill kits buried in
Oh yeah,
specific
I read
spots
about
around
that
the
guy.
state.
I can't remember who it was, but yeah, he
Yeah,
would.
he-
He'd leave kits all
Yeah.
all through the states. He'd have hidden kill kits.
So we need to go up and plant survival kits.
That's what I'm saying is if you're smart about it and you can't get a vehicle from before 1975 to run, because we all know that costs money in this day and age. Ain't nobody got the money to be rebuilding vehicles.
I want to buy
like
an old
that,
Jeep
but-
now.
I know, yeah. But if you go up to like a certain campsite spot and just bury that stuff in there where nobody can find it, find your landmarkers, get it
Bury
dug
you a
back up.
Connex
Well,
building.
let me ask you a little lighter question here along the same lines. So I recently watched a show with Will Forte in it, and it was called The Last Man on Earth.
That's a funny ass
It
show,
is.
dude.
So let me ask you this.
Isn't that the one where he's the last man on earth, but there's like a couple
He-
women?
he finds a woman,
and they
yes.
still don't want to have sex with him.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but that's what you got out of that whole story?
I've never seen it.
that's funny. It's the last
Anyway,
man on earth, and they still don't
jeez.
want to have sex with him.
So he was like, he's looking for people all over the states, but what value would you, so he did things like went and cut the Declaration of Independence out and kept it, and like took Michael Jordan's jerseys, like he got all those things. Like, what's the first thing, like do you think you would still place value on those things, or would they just be, who cares?
Yeah, it'd be
No.
like Fallout, dude. The only thing that counts is bottle caps.
Have you played the game Fallout?
I just downloaded it and tried it the other day.
It's fun. Dude, I can't think of anything. Maybe something that was passed down from my dad and my mom or my grandparents. Maybe something that's like a family heirloom, like my grandma's silver or something that I would want to preserve and pass down. But man,
All that stuff loses monetary value.
and
it's nothing but cool anymore at
and
that
it's,
point.
and it's nothing for the money, because money would be irrelevant
Yeah,
at that
just-
point. It's just like I'd want my kids to pass that down to their kids eventually, like
Yeah, there's
like a
certain things that
heritage
have,
thing,
but I'm talking things that aren't part of you. That you're just like the Declaration of Independence or any of that. Like does that hold value to you if there's no use for it anymore? If we've gone into complete anarchy and it's Mad Max, like I don't know. He just completely ruined everything. Like, because who cares? I'm the last guy on Earth. Like, what does this mean to me? I don't know. I think the first thing I would do is go live in Dallas's stadium.
would you take your animals with you,
Absolutely, I would take my big boy for sure.
Micah?
Yep,
Micah Parsons, even though he's a Green Bay Packer now.
he's still a Dallas Cowboy at heart.
I'm sorry.
That's his name.
The name gets me.
His name on the AKC registration is Micah Parsons.
Best trade the Cowboys ever made.
Yeah.
I think it would hold value, but only if we ever somehow after a year or something of just utter chaos and dark times, if they somehow got that grid running back up, I mean, realistically, it
Oh,
might take longer than that.
It'd be running
I
back
think-
up, but it'd be like Russians or the Chinese running it.
Right. I think you know, in the United States, even though we have a great, army and stuff like that, you're probably getting taken over because of that. And somebody else is going to get it running, and we owe it to them. But I think everything before the blackout would have immense value at that point because, it predates.
No, it would
predates a
only the only way it would
historical
value is if somebody else valued it. That's
Yeah.
the whole premise of value is that somebody else wants it. If nobody else wanted it, it would have zero value.
Yeah, but they're always going to want it.
Probably. I mean, yeah, there's stuff like the direct declaration. There'd be somebody that would want that for sure. So that would definitely have value. But
Well, I mean, we don't have to worry about the Declaration of Independence or anything like that because that goes directly into a vault underground.
underground, yeah.
and is for safekeeping along with the entire like select few that would go, like they can stay down there for years. I've talked to people in the military about it, and they've got bunkers and food supplies and
Well, Area 51 is a bunker.
everything. Yeah, I mean,
Like, that's a
the
bunker
government would survive no matter what.
I think is it Montana where the huge underground bunker is? It's Montana or it's somewhere. There's a huge underground bunker.
Go back to that, Dory. So apparently, a pre-EMP vehicle is a DeLorean.
DeLorean, the Back to the Future car.
Back to the Future cars. So, man. who knew?
Any third generation square body Chevy C10s or K-Trans
Oh, yeah.
truck.
There you
guess
go.
What
That's
Square-
what
square body truck.
That's what I had.
You got it.
I had a Chevy single cab long bed.
Jeep CJ5s and CJ7s are highly sought after for survivalists and square body Chevy trucks and Mercedes Benz. Some of those Mercedes are bulletproof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They definitely are.
But those are the Ford Mustang. If you have a Ford Mustang first gen,
Look up
you're good too.
I forgot what the vehicle is called. It's like a post-apocalyptic vehicle.
The truck?
It's like a SUV. They had it on shit, was it the second Black Panther movie? It's not made by any. Let's see what it was.
A Hellfire 6x6.
Hellfire 6x6 Apocalypse.
Wait, where'd you go?
Where'd you go, Dory?
I didn't mean to click on that. Hold on, let me go back.
But no, it's a different company. But those are cool too. Those six, they get the Hellcat V8 in them. They're 6-wheel drive.
Says the base model is a heavily modified Jeep Gladiator or Ram.
Go to
1500.
Apocalypse Manufacturing up there. See what that says.
Well, that's where they've been taking these
Oh,
vehicles.
okay.
and
They take existing
upgrading them
vehicles
to-
and upgrade them.
Look at the
But there's a-
Juggernaut, dude.
I forgot the name. Look at those 6-wheeled. Those are badass. But there's another company. I forgot what they're called. They were the vehicles in Terminal List.
Oh yeah, you brought those up. Hold on.
Yeah. Look up that.
Terminalist vehicle.
Just put vehicle. Google. I think you're going to crash Google with your spelling.
No, AI understands what I'm
That's a
saying.
Land Cruiser.
No,
Where's
those are just
No, go up.
Land Rovers.
No, those are all like Land
Let me
Cruisers.
see if I delete that. It'll-
Apologetic. There it is.
Which one?
Resvani tank. Look up Resvani tank.
Just copy and paste that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up so the folks at home can.
That's
This
a
one?
tank.
It's a tank.
It's called the Resvani tank. It's not an actual tank, but it is a really cool car. Let me find it for.
It's like
the
if
folks.
It looks like a CJ or that thing you used to have.
It looks like it looks like that.
The
plus
FootJoy thing.
plus an SR5 mixed together.
FJ
with
Cruiser.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, mixed together with
Yeah,
like Apocalypse.
check this out if you're watching the podcast. I guess you can't watch it on Facebook, but later on you can go watch the podcast. This is the Resvani tank. Click on. Let me see.
You want me to like go to their website or?
Just put Resvani tank and get rid of the other stuff. Click on that one, right? The first one.
It's a $300,000 vehicle.
$300,000 vehicle. Click on that. And this takes you to the website.
Well, there's a guy shooting bullets at it.
Yeah,
point
it's
blank.
bulletproof. It's completely all-wheel drive. Go to models.
Models.
Yeah, models.
Okay.
And they have some other ones in there.
Oh, look at the Dune.
Yeah, the Dune
Looks
is
like a
a supercar.
Corvette.
Yeah.
The Fortress, the tank,
The Dark
the
Knight.
Dark Knight, and Vengeance. Vengeance is the
Elite.
the elite one. That thing is armored, 7-passenger, starts at $285,000. Luxury, basically armored vehicle. Yeah, insane what this company is doing.
Yeah, but if you can afford that, you're probably one of the ones that gets to go into the tunnel when the apocalypse happens.
Right. Can you imagine? Look at this vehicle,
Navigation
dude.
with-
Can you imagine seeing one in Safford? Insane.
Navigation with augmented reality.
Oh yeah, yeah. They
That's
drive themselves. They're
crazy.
self-driving, or you can. Yeah, really cool. I want one.
Yeah, they say there is no secret bunker in Montana, but there is.
Oh,
They're specifically engineered to survive an electromagnetic pulse.
so if you somehow pull all of that money out of your 401k and you get a Resvani tank, guess what? You will survive an EMP with your 7-passenger vehicle.
Have you
That's
have
badass.
you seen the movie? The like, what are the shows where you can go? They find like odd houses people have bought and stuff like that. They have they've been selling old missile bunkers
Uh-huh.
and turning them into houses.
Oh yeah, living underground.
And they're living in these things. You can actually, there's a couple of them on Airbnb. You can go rent.
Really?
Yeah, you can go stay in these missiles, old missile silos.
I would love to look up Airbnb and see if you can get a missile silo. Wait, before you do that though, real quick, the EMP protection on this Resvani vehicle is 500 trillionths of a second. It responds, and it can survive up to 40 consecutive EMP strikes with zero degradation of the protection system, and it protects through all phases of an EMP, E1, E2, and the long-lasting E3 surge, which I had no idea existed. And yeah, that is crazy. That makes it almost worth it to. I mean, besides how cool it looks, and how cool it is, but
Yeah, there ain't no way the president doesn't have one of these.
oh, he's got probably something better than that.
So it's Roswell, New Mexico. There is a true Cold War relic Atlas missile silo / bunker on the Airbnb website.
Whoa, look, that's the entrance to it.
Yep, there it is. You walk in through this thing, just that tunnel sticking up in the ground.
Whoa!
Isn't that what the?
And Dory went to the different
It
page
always
again.
does that. I go to click on images and it goes somewhere else. Look.
Yeah, it's fully underground. There's just one door sticking up out of the sky,
That's
and that's the
crazy.
model of it right there, the third one.
Yeah,
Yep,
click on that.
that one right there is the. So that's where you can go
Wow.
stay.
And what's the other part? Just all the supplies. and
Yeah,
stuff?
it's like it goes all the way down.
It's in Roswell. My sister lives in Roswell.
Look, guess
Sis,
I'm
if you're
Roswell.
listening to this, we're gonna come stay in the missile silo when we come visit you.
It doesn't. It just says. Let me just do a check-in date of. Let's say September is the first day we can. No, August 18th.
Oh, we can
And
go stay there August
Leaving
18th.
in the 19th.
How much is it?
Let me see.
Hosted by Gary.
$799 for one night
That's
for one
it?
person.
That's it.
Gary.
Hosted by Gary, super
Why is it
host.
so expensive, bro?
Well,
Yeah,
If you sponsor us, do we get a deal?
he's
he's got.
got.
What is there? Is there 5 stars? Because that
He's
was
got
rated
a
4.99.
4.99. That's about as good.
One of the
as
most
you
loved homes on Airbnb.
can- 4 guests, 1 bedroom, 2 baths.
So this is
I mean,
like
2
what
beds,
it,
1 bath.
And if you guys just look up, all I looked up was missile silo
Airbnb.
and you can type Roswell in and see all the images we're looking at online. But that's what it looks
That
like
is
on the
soup.
outside.
I
That's,
want to stay there, dude.
That's literally the door, dude.
Yep, and then you just go in and it's all the way down.
Here, keep going through the picture. It's got that huge metal door.
Whoa, dude, that's
All the pictures.
Looks like he's got a bunch of historical
Scary.
pictures in there.
History of everything. It's like a
Dude,
museum.
I'm a history nerd too.
Oh yeah, that is so cool.
And this is
I
like
mean, it's
the
not very
driveway.
pretty,
It's
but
just a flat, just out in the middle of nowhere, and there's a door sticking up out of the
Wait,
ground.
that's the
Wow.
thing about it though, is like you don't need AC for that though, because naturally it's colder underground.
yeah.
So,
it's probably
like,
probably super. What is it? The ground will
Regulate the temperature.
regulate the temperature, but what's the word I'm thinking of? Just had a brain fart.
Look at that.
Insulated. There you go.
It's like a middle
I
part.
knew it would
to
come
it.
to me.
Yeah, and then you can. I think you can walk right
That's
out to where the missile
crazy.
was too.
You can go look at all that stuff. That is insane. I wonder if you get claustrophobic in there.
That's what I worry about. I'm like, you get down that deep, knowing
Yeah.
there's.
I wonder how long a
One
fart
way in
smell
and-
stays in there.
Jesus. Leave it to Dory.
I'm asking all the real questions. People need to know.
Hopefully it's well ventilated.
Look,
if,
it's got
if we
running
go stay in
water.
it.
So I wonder, like, how it shows the layout of it. There has to be like some sort of osmosis or water reservoir built into it. Then
Yeah, it's probably got a water
Because
supply
there's-
and everything.
there's
Well, I
running
mean,
water
it was a
and everything.
functioning base.
Yeah.
Like, so there was already all that stuff there
What's
because
that? The caution
Tim-
thing.
Tim Prince said, "I want to see these pictures."
Oh, okay. Let me bring them up.
She's
what do
on
we-
the Facebook Live.
Oh, he's on Facebook. Wow, how do we?
he can't come to the show.
Yeah.
He's one of the few that's been invited in here, and he won't show up.
If you
Way to go, Tim.
if you go to the podcast, Tim, he'll pull him up
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. The podcast won't be posted till later, but I'll pull them up right now so you guys can see that.
It's about 1:47 into the
Missile.
podcast.
A minute 47.
An hour.
What are
I'm
you
sorry.
talking
An
about,
hour.
ladies?
It's an hour. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Air.
And good. Well, and
B&B.
poor Timmy probably doesn't know how to use the internet.
Leave him alone. He knows how to use the internet.
I only say that because he's not here and he can't whoop me.
Yeah,
So
he's gonna whip your butt.
I can run faster scared
I
than
would-
he can mad.
I was actually just tattooing.
Lori says
Timmy?
there's another one called the Titan missile silo between Benson and
Oh,
Tucson,
really?
too.
On Airbnb?
I think, you know what? I think she's right though, because there's one. See, there's one in Kansas.
Lori's always right. So
Kansas
Oh, quit kissing her butt, Tanner.
Missile Silo Ranch. I have no idea where that is. It doesn't say.
Here, I'm gonna share this.
Dude, there's all kinds.
There it is. Okay, so I'm sharing it to the podcast right now. This is at Cold War Relic Atlas F Missile Silo Bunker. Tim, you can watch this on YouTube later and see it.
She's right. There's one called Luxury Titan Nuclear Missile Complex. Look,
A
this one looks like
nuclear missile complex.
This one looks like a spaceport.
oh yeah, that one looks nice. That's in Benson.
Yeah.
That's in Benson. How much?
Like
how much is
Benson-
that one?
Like Benson doesn't.
Okay,
have
that's the one.
anything
This is the
nice.
one I saw on TV. Because
That
I
one's-
remember
that one's nicer.
table right there, that big bar and
This
the
big
lights.
bar type deal.
Yep, I remember seeing that on the show. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that was here.
Look
That's
up the
like
price of that
kitchen.
one.
Hold on, let me go back.
Just
it
do-
is.
It won't tell you till you put in the check-in dates.
So
just do the next one,
if we do
19th.
the 19th through the 20th, which is a Wednesday and Thursday. It's
One
500.
person. 583. That's not too
583 a
bad.
night. Huh.
So do two guests and see if it doubles or if it just gives you a better rate. Do two adults.
Adults 13 plus. We'll do 2. Same rate.
583. Let's pull some money together and go stay in that.
Yeah.
missile
Do the
silo.
podcast from there.
Let's do it from
That'd
there.
be super cool.
I wonder if we can reach out to the host and say, hey, can we get a discount and do the podcast and get you some
think-
free advertising?
You think they have internet?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see outside. It's called Titan
Yeah.
Ranch.
That's badass.
This big
dude.
old black box. Connex
It's all
boxes
Connexes.
Yeah, that's
stacked
cool.
on top.
I want my
Super
house to
smart.
look like that.
I always thought houses out of Connex boxes are really cool too. That's the door.
It's like a big fort.
Look at that steel door.
Huh.
Holy cow, dude.
Yeah, that is cooler than the other one.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's $200 cheaper.
it's an Airbnb, Lori, and it only costs $538 for a night.
Or 583,
Or
depending on how dyslexic
Well, it
you
looks
are.
like you could take a group there too, and the price doesn't change. What'd you say?
I said or 583, depending on how dyslexic you are.
I try my best.
Well,
Okay.
let's go up. Was it 583 or 538?
It was 538, I believe.
Was it?
No, I think
Tanner's
it's
always taking
583.
Dory's side.
I said it was 583.
583.
Yeah, he meant 583. Doesn't matter how dyslexic we are, okay?
I got
And by we,
I got
you
a
mean
soft
you.
spot in my heart for the,
For the special
for the
needs.
specials.
Thanks, guys. I feel so supported.
She was in special ed, but it's because she was smarter, not because she was.
She was special.
That's
Mentally
literally
challenged.
not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
So there's 2 beds, 2 queen
So
beds.
see if Laurie
So
answers
there's
those.
actually 3 beds in the place. 2 queen beds in one room and 1 king bed. So you see, change it to 5 guests and see what it says. 3, 4. No, it does go up. So at 5, it's still
$655.
$655. That's still cheaper than one person at the other place.
He says it's a rare find because this place is usually booked.
Wow.
So if you guys thought about like a date night or,
A $600 date night.
yeah, you want to really impress that
It's got a
chick.
144-inch TV.
How big? What?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Where?
They just showed us a picture of it right there.
144
one of the
inch.
first pictures.
Dude, I could lay
As
down
she scrolls
on it.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's all,
I'm so
fuck your
sorry.
first picture. I'm going down. So there it is right there.
Oh, it's-
140. Is it a TV?
projector.
Or is it, bro,
It's a
okay, it's a
projector.
projector. All
That's
right,
not
that's
the
not
same
a
thing. That
TV.
doesn't count as a TV.
Yeah, I was gonna freak out.
Lori said you guys have to leave me alone.
Have to leave you alone?
Yeah.
That's my whole existence.
She has a special place in her heart for the specials also.
She was a librarian, an English
look,
teacher.
It even has double sync action.
Oh, that is nice.
Nice.
Dude, that is way nicer than that other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I was gonna spend
Why
the
is it
money
in
for
Benson?
Oh, look,
There
a
are
bathtub.
there are missile silos in Benson?
Apparently. You sure it said Benson?
Go back to the
Where's the address for this thing?
Hold on, let me get on. The
Have you guys seen the other one in Utah that is the Star
Oh,
Wars?
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
The Star Wars one?
It's Arkansas.
What did she say?
Benson.
Well, we got Benson
I
from.
thought it said Benson. I'm so sorry.
Well, Lori thought it was in Benson.
Swanson, Samsonite. I was way off.
So anyway, have you seen the Airbnb that's out in the desert of Utah that's a Star Wars one?
Yeah, I've seen that one. That
The
one's
Star
cool.
Wars one?
It's a Star Wars Airbnb. It's just
Yeah, it has
all
like the
Star Wars
It's
themed.
like the Tatooine, Star Wars set.
Tatooine.
Do you even watch Star Wars?
No, I had girlfriends in high school. I didn't watch any of that stuff.
You had boyfriends in high school.
I'm just saying. You know?
You don't know what Tatooine is.
No, I know that's something you did on my arm.
You need to
No,
immediately.
that's tattooing.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you.
It's not tattooing. It's tattooing.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to tell you. I was tattooing, not tattooing. I was tattooing Tim earlier, and we were talking about that. About, we're getting older, and if someone cuts you off in traffic or something, what we would have done back in the day is a lot different than what we do now. We kind of think about, well, is this worth all the pain and everything I'm going to have to go through if I get in a fight with this guy? So it changes your perspective on stuff. So I don't know if Tim would box you up for that.
Tim?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
said you're afraid. You're
Tim,
talking crap because he's not here.
I would have to do something really bad for Tim to hurt me.
I think Tim's got a couple good fights to the death left in him. I don't think he's going to waste it on you.
Tim's the guy you go to the fight and carry a baseball bat to, and you hope you go home with your baseball bat.
Well, you better kill him.
Yeah, he ain't. Tim's got that look, that little bit of crazy look in
Oh,
his eye.
I've seen it. I can tell you some stories. I've seen people get knocked out by Tim.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it wasn't fun. I saw a guy he hit one time that I don't know if I was there or if I just remember the story so much, but he hit a guy, knocked him off the trailer steps at this house party. The guy hit his head on the bumper of a car and then threw up and passed out.
Yeah, well, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I think that's the story, Tim, if I remember it correctly.
I think Tim left to go.
Did
look
Tim
up the
leave?
pictures, yeah.
Tim
Lori
left us.
said special ed encompasses low level and gifted.
See? Yes. Dory was gifted.
That's what we were saying. Is
Yep.
you're gifted.
And
Yep.
Davis Montahan,
Mo-
AF base, duh. I can't.
Davis
I don't-
Monthan.
Davis. Now I can't even say it. You got me not
Davis
remembering how to.
Monthan.
Davis Monthan Air
I
Force
like
Base.
to keep you guys on
Did
your
you say
toes.
AFB? Air Force Base.
Yeah.
I said AF base.
Do you? Air Force Base. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Do you know when you go into Tucson down Cobe and you see all the airplane graveyard and all that, and all those airplanes on the side of the road?
it's not a graveyard if they still fly.
Yeah, but that's Davis Monthan. And then you got Luke Air Force Base in Phoenix.
Oh, okay. So there is a silo in Benson, but it's not like for rent on Airbnb or anything.
It's
it
for
was
sale.
sold as a house, and the guy who bought it said he's going to turn it into the ultimate man cave. Dude,
I'm
what
down.
a G.
He bought it for $440,000 in 2021.
I guess there's quite a bit in Benson
That's-
though, because I
that's
was
sick.
looking at this article here.
So these are just all
And it's just-
decommissioned silos that don't have any missiles in them anymore.
This one's for sale in Oracle, $495.
So we do have some silos in Arizona. That's crazy.
There's one on Silver
I wonder
Road,
where
too.
the others, like the active silos, are.
Holy crap! Did you guys see this?
What is it?
Apparently today, out on Highway 70, they found an igloo chest full of human feet
What?
right out
Shut
here.
up! You are lying. You are this. Are you setting up a joke?
It says that the situation was contained. They called a tow truck.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, jeez, I couldn't help it. I mean, you knew I was looking step up.
End the podcast. Just end it now.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Just some idea. What else you got to say, Art?
I have another topic. You want me to save it for when we go to Shane's, or
Where are we
So
sitting at?
when we go, we're at hour 51. I'll probably save it.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
first,
it's
I
a-
think you gotta. I know where you're going with this, and I don't know either. Do we do a topic, or is our topic just the people there?
What did we kind of decide?
Are we just going to crowd
Are we
work?
gonna do like games and stuff?
Well,
or,
I
like-
think that we gotta have at least some structure. So here's another assignment for you guys. If there's something you'd like to see us do, or a story or something you think would be a cool topic to investigate or talk about, that would be cool of you guys. We'll put that in the description of this too. Hey, give us ideas for what you want to see at the Shane's Place Live episode. Yeah.
So actually, I do have a listener of the week.
I was going to say, you never gave me your listener of the week.
He and I remembered because he gave me this topic for this week for the post-apocalyptic stuff, which I had not forgotten, but like I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, we'll talk about that. Brad Smith, you know Brad?
I don't think. Oh yeah, I do. Of course, I know.
Brad was
Yes. Dave's brother.
Safford police officer. He was
Dave's brother, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's Dave Smith's brother.
Is it?
Yeah, Dave was a good friend of mine. He passed away.
Well, yeah, Brad lives out in Fort Thomas. He's retired DPS now. Hell of a hunter. Always gives me tips on hunting and stuff. But yeah, Brad texts me and goes, hey, you guys should talk about this. So Brad, if you're listening, you are one of the listeners of the week this week. You get a sticker when you come by the shop. I've actually tattooed Brad and his wife. So, yeah.
Well, can you share the picture? Just with the little ad of our stuff. So, I had talked to Shane Jones. Shane is, he's one of my longest friends. He gave me my first real job.
Some men are longer than others.
Yeah, and just one of my best friends, man. I just love the guy to death. But he's got a place here in town called Shane's Place.
Did you tag me in it?
Yeah, I tagged you in it, and I tagged Dory and Shane. And,
Why isn't it coming up on my...
and just go to my page, and it's one of the first
Okay.
ones up there. So another thing to look forward to is the week after that, we have Patrick King on the episode.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
It's going to be fun. Patrick is a seasoned drum tech for Vinnie Paul, Art Cruz. Just one of the coolest guys I know. Been my friend for a long time. Always makes time for people. Always. He's got his own hot sauce coming out. He's got his own coffee. Plus all the cool stories that he's, all the stuff that I'm sure Eric's going to have plenty of questions. And
Yes. Tanner, in this picture, why do I look like the con and you look more like the cop?
I don't know. The badge and the blue shirt makes you look like the con?
No, the heads. Like,
I don't know. I didn't draw it.
I also feel like
that looks like Shane kind of, though.
That looks just like Shane.
I feel like we need to update.
That looks like I was when I was a cop in like
Yeah, Eric sends me
2002.
Are you sharing it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Eric texts me, "You look gay," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, you look skinny."
That's so.
Did you say that back?
No, I wanted to.
Well, you did now, buddy. Congratulations.
Hey, I earned this thickness. No, I like what AI did here.
Yeah.
Why does it say Safford Brewery?
I don't. I just said
That's
all
one
I
block
said
over.
was make it a bar setting, and that's what it came
I
up
like
with.
bring a friend, meet a friend.
That's Shane saying.
Yeah, that's Shane saying.
Shane says that on all his videos, and that's his thing.
That's definitely Shane's.
Bring a friend, meet a friend.
Yeah, and I don't know if Shane's going to be doing drink specials or what he's going to be doing, but we're definitely going to be there probably till about 10 p.m. and then get the hell out of there. But
And the cool thing is we're going to record it. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like, we can still record an episode on Sunday. So.
Tim Prince had a very important question for you,
Oh,
Tanner.
Tim said.
No.
Do you know a lot of quote unquote long guys, Tanner?
God damn it, Tim.
well,
How
Shane is the
dare
longest.
you. Shane is the longest for sure. Shane is my longest friend.
Nobody laughed at my Braveheart quote.
Well, we're all, because none of us, but you like Braveheart, and you torture your poor kids into watching it.
If anybody out there
It's a right.
has seen Braveheart, please comment. Save me from these two. Best movie ever.
To premise, I've seen it. He also forced me to watch it before we got together. So
Yeah, it's a prerequisite.
yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That and Game of Thrones.
Both. You have to watch.
Never seen it.
all the way through.
I just
What do you
don't, I'm
do?
not.
What do you do
I
at
watch
night
cop
when you're here?
movies. Here's a little known fact about me. All I ever wanted to do in life was be a cop. So from my early memories, I always wanted to be a police officer. So I completely love police shows. It's just what I do. I've always wanted to be a police officer. It was just it's what I missed. I missed out on that because of my life choices. But, yeah. So I watch a lot of police shows. Right now I'm watching. What did I tell you the other day? What's it called? Southland. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Southland is on Netflix. So I've been watching Southland.
And I'm the opposite. I can't watch
Chicago PD
I can't
is
watch
my
those shows, man.
absolute number one go-to. I love Chicago PD.
They're just too corny for me. It's
Well,
not
yeah.
it's not anything how it really is.
Well, I'm sure it's not. But
Nothing.
Southland looks like it might be.
No, not at all.
You've seen Southland?
Yes. They do some shit that we wouldn't do as cops. And they don't talk like we talk. And I'm not going to talk about it because we're getting close to 2 hours here, but the next time we have a topic, I don't know if it's going to be at Shane's or if it's going to be after Peking is on or Tony Blauer is going to be on too in September. But I do want to talk about like what it's like out there to make split-second decisions and what it's like what the thin blue line is. Have you ever heard of the thin blue line, Tanner?
Yeah, I have it on my license plate on my Mudvayne license plate out on the truck.
And the thin blue line is a real thing, and as it pertains to like the loyalty and sometimes the loyalty, even if things go bad and somebody does something wrong, which can be bad for your career and bad for everybody around you. But yeah, I do want to talk about that stuff a little bit more in depth. I know we've talked about prison quite a bit, but we really haven't talked about what it's like being a police officer. And so I do want to get into that on the next podcast. I thought we'd have more time today, but as usual, we filled it up with useless nonsense.
You just talked a lot.
Yeah.
As usual.
I think out of the three of us, I talk the least.
Absolutely, 100% not true. Let's take a poll. Who talks the
Who
most
talks the
on here?
most?
Let's hear it from you guys. Who talks the most? That's what I want to know. Yep.
And give us any other feedback too. We love it. Good, bad, I don't care. Why are you looking at the weather?
Because it sounds like the devil's outside the back window here.
Is it
Yes,
blowing?
sir.
Oh yeah, wind's blowing.
Thunder.
I've been hearing thunder and lightning.
Thunder.
I'm not hearing lightning.
I took my headphones off and now it's all.
You can hear the wind coming through all the doors.
I love it. As long as there's not wind. I hate the wind.
Lori said Tanner homicide. ... Life on the streets ?
I've never done that, Lori.
Homicide? Tanner hasn't. Tanner can kill a bag full of Taco Bell, but I don't know about anything else.
I weigh less than you.
I don't think that's what she meant.
I weigh less than you.
You're on the shot. So
I am on the shot.
I have more muscle mass than you do.
No. Might have in the past.
I still got some abs, bro. Believe it or
Can
not.
confirm.
Abercrombie and Finch. What are we talking about here?
230 pounds. I still have at least 2 abs.
I got abs. I just got fat behind it.
You've got that distended kind of weird thing going on, though, that congestive heart failure stomach.
No.
No? It used to be a lot bigger.
Used to be
really
big.
big. But you look better now.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just messing with
255 pounds.
That is crazy. Because you're only like 5'7", right?
Eric, I'm taller than you.
We already
measured
established
this.
that.
I am taller than you.
Oh, Lori said it's a TV show.
Oh, Homicide: Life on the Streets is a TV show.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so she's giving you
Recommendations.
some recommendations, Tanner.
Nice.
You're not taller than me. Didn't we stand back to back?
Yes, and
back to
Josh
back right
told
now.
us
And Josh said, I think Eric's a
No.
little taller.
Stand back to back right
Stand
now.
up.
Hold on.
right here on the camera.
Let me do. I'm not gonna get in the way of the camera though.
Do we stand like this?
No, that's not.
Get back to back.
Oh, back to back?
You weirdo.
Okay, take your hat off. Here, come this way.
I don't push your hair down a little bit.
My hair is all the way on my
Not
head.
you.
Okay. Are you on your tiptoes?
I don't know, dude. I think Eric's just a little.
Yeah, of course you would say that.
I can't tell if it's the hair or not though, but he pushed it down, but his head didn't move.
Well, we're both short, so.
All right. So
And
I'm 5'11", so that means you're
You're
5'11".
not 5'11".
All I'm saying is, if you're on the Facebook Live,
You might have
I
used to
think
been 5'11".
From my angle.
Oh look, Dory
Eric
finally
was
followed
tall.
our podcast that
Oh,
she's
did
on.
Ah, yeah.
All right.
Why do you always throw your microphone to the side? You're all, wham.
I'm done
Dory.
talking.
Oh.
Mic drop. You have anything else, Tanner?
No, just please, you guys come out next week. We'll have fun no matter what. We have no idea what we're getting into. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud to do it, but who cares if it is? But yeah, it's going to be.
I think it's pretty, like, before 10 o'clock in there, it's not. I don't think.
Yeah, no, and he's going to have us in the front of the bar. He said he'd make sure it's quieter back.
Now, are we going to
there.
set the camera up
Yes.
like we're doing now?
Yeah, we're just going to do that.
Okay. And then people are going to sit in front of the camera?
No,
or-
they're going to sit behind the camera.
Oh, okay.
Tim,
We'll have the camera up front, and then yeah.
Okay, so it'll just show us the whole time, not the rest of the bar.
Yep.
gotcha.
Temperance said Eric by half an inch.
Eric is Tim's. Of course, Tim's
Yep.
going to say that. Of course, Tim's going to say
I
that.
guess we need some Tanner peeps.
Well, and here's another thing.
Hey,
I don't trust anything a 49ers fan says.
Hey, half an inch makes
Haley?
a difference, Tanner.
Tim, talking to you. Yeah. Anyway. All right, I think I'm done.
I think I'm done. Dory, you have anything?
I sure don't.
Okay, well, hey, thanks everybody for
We want to thank you for
Tuning in and-
to the Cop of the Con podcast, sponsored by Bad Mom Energy, Hooker, Baits, Desert Design, and more. We will see you next time.
Do not plug pickles into the wall.
Yeah, don't
please.
plug any pickles into the wall.
Don't.
Unless it's your pickle.
No,
We're
don't,
not
especially
liable
that.
for what you do when
Yeah,
you listen to this podcast.
Don't do anything with your pickle. Okay, thanks, guys.
Bye.